This is the drone video for Tract 3 at Hawks Roost. We're parked on the easement road at the north side of the property. Just launched the drone. We'll probably go up about 100 feet. You'll see in this video this property was recently logged and we're going into winter. So it looks pretty bleak. It's pretty much as bad as it will ever look. Trying to get the drone situated here. I think we had kind of lost our bearings, and I was just trying to make sure I was pointed southerly or southwesterly, I guess, across the property. And then we finally got it here. But on a recently logged property going into the first winter, that's when it's going to look its worst. Some of these tracts were really heavily logged. This particular tract, from what we could see here in the drone video, looked really good, actually. When springtime hits and the leaves all come back out on the trees, this will be very, very pretty. You can see there's quite a bit of timber left. It was certainly logged, but some of the tracks at Hawks Roost were really heavily logged, and this one just, for whatever reason, it wasn't. You'll definitely see some tops and some limbs as well as some stumps, but you'll also see a lot of trees that are left, and there you can see a bunch of cedar trees and pine trees. The hardwood trees are almost harder to spot because when the leaves are off, you can barely see the straight sticks, but there are quite a few of them there. And after the first couple years, once those the limbs and all that stuff have rotted away and the trees have filled out and the young trees and the grass has started to grow, this will look really good. But the first winter is going to be rough, so you get to see it as its worst. At its worst, we'd be happy to take a fresh drone video for you pretty much anytime you want. Just let us know, and when we're out there, we'd be happy to. So if you buy it today and you want to see it from the air next year, or in 2 years or 10 years, just let us know. We're always out running around, and we generally do have the drone. So now I believe we're toward the, I guess the west side, the southwest side, and we were looking for that seasonal creek bed. I'm not positive that we found it. Kind of hard to, we couldn't get that close with the drone. Oh, there in the upper right, that looks like some gravel. Okay. And when we're filming with the drone, we just have a little screen we're working with, so it's not the same as when we do a voiceover and we can see it quite a bit larger. That does look like a creek bed, that gravel there. It's fairly covered, so obviously a wet weather creek, but still kind of interesting. So that would be the southwest side of the property. So spinning back toward the easement road, it's basically level by the easement road and slopes down very gradually as you go southwest toward that creek bed. So just a really nicely situated property. Awesome area. We're super familiar with this area. We've been working in this area for close to 15 years, I guess. So we're really familiar with the rivers and creeks and towns and all that stuff, and it's just a really beautiful area for recreation, for building, obviously hunting and camping. So now coming back to the northeast part, back toward the easement road where the truck is parked. If you watch the ground video, you'll already know that these we just got these properties at Hawks Roost. The guys are working on cleaning up the roadways to make them more usable. They're in rough shape right now, so that's one of the reasons we've got the reduced price. They're in the process of cleaning that up, but still, please be patient with us as we get things situated. InstantAcres.com.